Hello there, viewer. Brian here at 3TR, and I quite a quick little leaked trailer review that I'd like to share with you. Now, I was actually one of the few lucky people here on the internet that was actually able to see the leaked trailer that they showed at Comic-Con before it was taken down. I just wanted to go over a couple things that happened in the trailer and explain my thoughts on it. Now, the trailer first started off with Peter Parker / Spider-Man kind of monologuing while there's this chase going on by these police officers, and he's basically hopping off the police cars, and he manages to catch up to the driver of the truck, and it's Paul Giamatti's character, who supposedly is going to be Rhino in this movie. And by the end of the chase, he manages to catch up to him, and then he kind of does something with his web shooters, which gets him all tied up like this, and he pulls his pants down, and he basically just embarrasses him by making a bunch of jokes. So it's clear that this version of Spider-Man definitely has the much more comedy side to him, the more happy-go-lucky personality, which, you know, I really haven't seen much in Spider-Man, but that's definitely part of his personality in terms of Spider-Man as a comic book character. However, during this chase, he runs into Jamie Foxx's character, and he's this nerdy little guy, and he's got this really messed up hair, and he's surprised that Spider-Man knows him, and he's like, "How do you know me?" He says, because I read your name tag. And he says, "Well, how do you know me, Spider-Man? I'm a nobody." And then he says, "Nobody's a nobody," and he just kind of fixes his hair and he goes on his way. And the thing that I think I'm going to really like about this Jamie Foxx's portrayal as Electro is that you'll see as the trailer goes on that he's he seems like a really nice guy, because, you know, throughout the trailer he's talking about, you know, it must be really amazing to be Spider-Man, and he wants to be someone who's recognized. He doesn't want to be an invisible person. He wants to actually be seen by the world, and that's really an idea that I can certainly support. And then as the trailer goes on, he's at his job, and he's working on something. He gets shocked, and he falls through a bunch of wiring and ends up in some pool of water, and then he gets electrocuted, and I'm supposing that is what transforms him into Electro. So already off the bat, I'm already liking the villain, and I really did like the new look of him. His Electro, he looked he certainly was not like the green guy with all the electricity, which, you know, would have been ridiculous. But I definitely do like the look and the makeup, and I'm sure there was some computer imaging done, but he definitely looks godlike. And so this makes him a very, very intimidating villain, which I'm sure the movie is going to have. And as the trailer goes on, it has a number of jokes, and then traditionally it has that whole monologue where it shows lots of action scenes with really epic music, and you can hear Electro kind of monologuing, talking about how he's going to show the world what it was like to be him, how it was like to not have power, and what the world is going to be like without Spider-Man. And then when he says the line, "I'm Electro," he does, apparently, I don't know if it's Times Square because I've never been to New York, but he causes some type of EMP wave, I'm guessing it looks like, that causes like a power load, and the explosion really looks kind of cool, so I can't wait to see this on the big screen. And then it goes, you know, Amazing Spider-Man 2. So the trailer was actually quite good, and those guys that actually were able to see the Comic-Con were pretty lucky. I personally I've never seen the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, and I just read a synopsis of it online, and I can tell you right off the bat that without having seen the film, I wouldn't have liked it. But after seeing this trailer, I can happily say I'm actually very excited to see Amazing Spider-Man. It seems to have a good amount of action. It already seems to have a really great villain from really an unlikely actor. I mean, if you had told me that Jamie Foxx was going to be Electro, I would have been like, you know, I'm not sure he could do the part, but now I'm absolutely on board, and I really cannot wait to see what his overall performance is going to be like with this very unique character. They didn't really go too much into Gwen Stacy's character. Whether or not she's going to die in this movie is yet to be seen, but maybe it's a possibility. And overall, I just like to say that, yeah, this trailer has done exactly what it needed to do. It has got me pumped up for it. I am now on board with this new series of Spider-Man films, and I really cannot wait for them to release another official trailer so I can review that. So if you have seen this trailer as I did, which that might be kind of unlikely, tell me, what were some of your thoughts? Are you excited for the trailer as I am? Were there a couple things you didn't like? Are you a big spectacle on things? And if you like this kind of trailer review, please like, comment down below, and please subscribe to track for me in my future videos. And like always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.